Men, who are you? What do you seek to achieve in your personal life? By the way, when did you become a man? And if we talked with your wife, what would she say about you? And when your children look at you, what do they see? Do you know what makes you tick? What makes you unique? What makes you basically you? Are you living a life of impact? Are you living a life of influence? Are you living a life of significance? Introducing to you the Inspired Family Leader, an interactive, provocative, and inspiring show that is going to challenge, that is going to equip, that is going to encourage men to strengthen their family leadership for national transformation. The Inspired Family Leader with Samuel A. Bakutana every Saturday, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. East African Time, here on Church of Uganda Family TV. Live, love, and lead.
Broadcasting from the heart of Kampala.
Good morning, family.
Welcome to Good Morning Family. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
A very warm welcome to Issues at Hand. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And it is your host, Caro Nowamani, or Caro Amani on social media. Thank you so much for being a great audience right from where we started in Good Morning Family. But we are here once again to discuss some few issues that are surrounding us as a community, but also affecting us as a country, a nation, and every other thing, communally, educationally, security-wise, but also inspirational, and not forgetting political. Today, however, is Police Day, and every Friday I sit with a police officer and we get to know exactly how we can secure ourselves on different issues. But before I get there, I'd like to remind you that Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe is your place to be in case you are searching for comfort and luxury at its best. Of course, they do have a number of items on their list of enjoyments that you could go and check out. They also host parties. Any kind of party that you have, you can go and talk to them. They are located in the heart of Entebbe. A spa, a gym, a sauna, steam bath, as well as health club with a swimming pool is what they offer, as well as very nice meals and accommodation if you need to sleep in. So check them out with your friends and family and have some good time. That is Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Now, a lot of issues are going on around us generally. Of course, we had the head of state say that science teachers' salaries should be increased so that they can match their counterparts in the private schools, that's for government schools. And then we also had Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng assure or encourage men to test for HIV and know their statuses, but also some other stories. However, today I'm here with a discussion on fire and floods. So the discussion is going to be mixed, but we are going to start with fire. In studio, I have someone from the police offices, and his name is Inspector of Police Walusimbi Eli, Community Liaison Officer, Fire and Rescue Directorate. You're welcome to studio.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Say hi to the viewers, then we start the show.
Viewers of Family TV, I'm glad to be here. I'm very glad I've been coming here maybe sometime.
Okay.
Last time I was here, I was sergeant. This time I'm a assistant inspector of
congratulations
police.
on
you.
the promotion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very, very good. So it means that you are one of the people that are doing your service very, very well and delivering on your job, which is a great thing. Thank you for the service to our nation. We really appreciate you for that. Yes. So you are from the Department of Fire, particularly. How is it going? How is the Directorate? How is the work going over there?
Basically, it's a unit in Uganda Police Force. It is a Directorate of Fire Prevention and Rescue Services.
Okay.
Basically, most people, they normally call it Fire Brigade. That's the name they know better. And we do a variety of things, basically, which rotates in emergencies. And most people think that we only fight fire. But also there are so many other things which we do. Apart from fire, we go for different rescues, like there's water rescue. We go for maybe anything that can maybe scare somebody. We go for it.
Okay.
And then we make sure that everybody is safe. And then when there is no fire, there are no any emergency, we go for sensitization. We try to bridge the gap between the fire brigade and the community. We normally want to reach the community so that if there is emergency, we handle it together as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's a very, very beautiful contribution. So my first question would be, how long does it take you, for example, if there is a fire in a place, how long would it take you to reach those people in need? How long would it take you to get to those people so they can be helped?
Oh, actually, it is a problem. But the moment you call us very fast, immediately when there is emergency, even if you can handle, we'll do all what it takes to reach there in time.
Okay.
What the Directorate has done has put different satellite stations, if it is Kampala Metropolitan, along different major roads. When you go to Kajansi, there is Kajansi Fire Station. We have Entebbe on that road.
Yeah.
When you go to Masaka Road, at least we have Natete. There's Buama along that road. Mitiana, there's also fire station. Then when you go to Hoima Road, there is Nansana fire station.
Okay.
Along Jinja Road, there is Boyogerere, there is Namamve, and then we go to Mukono, Lugazi, all those are fire stations. Then when you go to this side, maybe like this Guru, Bombo Road.
Northern Uganda.
Yes. We have Kawempe, Luero, and others ahead. So they have tried to put different stations in various places so that for quick emergency. If you call fire brigade or you call Directorate of Fire Prevention and Rescue Services, immediately we coordinate with the nearby fire station, then so that we can handle the emergency as faster as possible.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we have done. And then also we have different people. Sometimes who help us, like when it comes to like the UPDs also have the fire trucks. When there is emergency, they come also, we join hands. Then also civil aviation, all those ones, we work hand in hand.
Okay.
If there is emergency. The challenge comes in when you delay to call. When you first handle it yourself, you delay. By the time you fail, then you call fire brigade. That's when you find that you reach there when really everything is burnt, because you first tried yourself, and then when you failed, you called. Then the blame game starts from there. That's what you normally hear. People say, fire brigade has come late, fire brigade has done this, but it is because you did not call direct. Most people don't have a fire brigade number, which is a toll-free line. That is 0800 121 222. That number, it is a toll-free line. It goes to fire brigade headquarters. It is 0800 121222. That number, once you call, it is a toll-free line. Immediately, within less than a minute, action will be taken. The first vehicle is supposed to move out. But the challenge comes in, somebody first call a friend who knows a police officer, a police officer who is not working in fire brigade.
Yeah.
that bureaucracy which is there. By the time you reach where you can get assistance, so many minutes have gone. And then once you call that number, there are only a few questions they ask. Who are you? Where are you? And then that's all. Then maybe there are some any physical feature which is around, or silent feature which is there, so that we can be directed. It can be a church, can be a school, can be a tree. Then you say, if it is night, in most cases get something which is which is permanent there. Because don't say where they sell tomatoes and whatever, at night somebody might not be there. But get something which can direct us, and then your phone remains on, because we go on contacting you. There, we have helped people when they have called us in time, and we reach there in time.
This number that you have read to us, you've said in less than a minute you get guidance on how to handle the issue. Are you sure it's on?
I'll try it now.
Yeah, let's
try it
do
now.
It and see.
It is there. So you try it, and then
you answer a few questions.
Yes, they are there, because in most cases, what they normally tell you, you do it, and then immediately, because our work, we are mandated to save life and property. So any minute you delay,
of course,
you will cause more danger, because for every fire.
But now,
yes,
this number that we are going to call, you've mentioned different stations. Kampala, Mitiana, then Bombo Road, Masaka, Natete, very many areas. Yes. Who picks these phone calls? Is it a system where somebody picks and then informs where the immediate fire station where you are and something like that?
In line with the question told me, how do you handle? That number goes directly to fire headquarters. No, it is the duty of fire headquarters to know how to handle. If the fire, let's say, is at Kawempe, we have a fire station at Kawempe. Also, we have a fire station at Kololo airstrip. So, by the time, because of jam and our roads, you know them, to avoid delaying, you contact those people very fast. We have the radios. We have our radios we use. We communicate very fast. They are on 24 hours. And then we call. By the time headquarters intervene, the other station has already, which is near that very area, has already reached there. Okay. So we back up in most cases. Okay. So we used to have only the station at Kampala. You call from Koloko Tower, then you drive. By the time you struggle to pass through jam, to which way you get it, everything you find when it is gone. So we decided to put those stations, and then for quick response. So when you call, it goes direct, and that number is manned 24 hours. People work in shifts. There are those who work day, and there are those who work night. Good. It goes there, you ask them, and you tell them where is emergency, and then they help you.
So you guide us on this call, because this is now investigative journalism. What should we do? What should we tell the people who pick?
And you just tell them it's family TV. Whatever you tell them.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. It is you to find out, because now when I tell you to tell them, but you call them, and then you'll see whether it.
I thought we would first maybe do but let's see. Hello. Thank you for picking very fast. This is Family TV. We were doing a show, and we wanted to see how long it takes for the fire brigade team to pick up their call. Thank you so much. Okay, that is good. Thank you. So he says we are ever alert, and that is a very, very good, good gesture from the Uganda police.
Yes, don't try it now. Anytime. Let it be night, let it be. But the challenge you have got, some people normally direct us, they give us false information.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to test to see, they want to see whether fire brigade will come very fast. He calls.
Oh.
And you respond. Immediately when you reach there, he has switched off the phone. Then you drive back. There's nothing much you can do.
Oh, so you.
So in most cases, we receive. You can get the number. Sometime we call back and tell him next time don't do it.
Oh.
Yes, we warn them. And then tell them, if you want to know about fire brigade, you can call us. We talk about. You come to fire brigade. We take you through. Even we can take you through and you see where we get water, what we do, the trucks we have, all of them. Yes.
That would be a good project. I think our team in news is going to come down there.
Yes, anytime.
And see.
Anytime.
Okay.
Yes.
And so let's get to the costs. Does someone need to incur any costs when they call you and you're supposed to get to them?
This is a government, it is under police, as I told you. It is a police unit, and whatever we do, it is paid already for. It is government.
Okay.
Everything is facilitated. You don't need to pay even a single penny. And even if you have managed the fire and fire brigade has come, don't worry. Even if the moment you call them, just wait them and direct them. They'll do their work. Then let maybe say to them, thank you, and they go away.
Oh.
Give them information that fire started like this and this and this for report writing. Okay. Only that's what they want. And they guide you to avoid reoccurrence of the same. Because there and then they will guide you that maybe if it started like this, there was a problem, ABCD. If you want a report, you'll get it at fire headquarters. You'll come and guide you how to get the report, and then you go with it so that you don't get any problem.
Okay.
That's what we normally do. And we encourage that. We normally leave also that very number to most of the people that if maybe you see something, then you call. Yes.
Thank you so much. And now let's get to the causes of the fires that are breaking out every day, every single night, in markets, in homes, hospitals, everywhere. What are the causes of these fires?
Basically, fires, we have grouped them into 4. And then we have the arson, we have negligence, we have accident, and electricity. Mm-hmm. Those are the 4 major causes wherever you go.
Okay.
Arson is just a deliberate setting of fire on any valuable property. It's a criminal offense in laws of Uganda. In most places, more so business places, when the year is ending, there are cases where you find that you have gone to fight fire, but you find there are some elements of arson. Either somebody has set fire deliberately to burn the business, or somebody with ill intentions has decided to burn the business. Like these days, when the year is ending, we have got so many calls in business centers where you find that businesses are burning. And you ask yourself why. Mm-hmm. Only to find out there are some elements where somebody has burnt deliberately because of his own motive. We have gone to areas where you find that this arson, there are so many things why people commit arson. Some of them, it is revenge. Maybe somebody was working there, he got some misunderstanding with the management, decided to go away. At a weird hour, he comes back and burns the business. That one is also there. We have also terrorism. People who want, those acts of terrorism. Somebody plants something which is explosive, and then he knows very once it explodes, it will cause what we call secondary fires. Then it will burn and kill people or destroy people's property. Yes. Then we have also people who want to cover crime under arson. Somebody has committed the crime, but looks left and right, and he realizes that anytime I will be putting on, I will be boarding that brown bus. Putting on yellow. Some putting on short trousers and yellow. And so what he does, he burns so that he can cover the crime. Some, in murder cases, find somebody has killed a wife or a son or a husband, and then he looks left and right. How am I going to go out of this? He burns and makes sure 75% it is burnt. Then he makes alarm. When the neighbors come, he collapses there and then. By the time you reach, you've seen maybe somebody has fainted because of what has happened. Yet is the person who has committed it. That's why, not knowing that once you do that, we shall carry that very body, we take it for post-mortem.
It can still reveal.
It will reveal because somebody who has died of fire. These gallets will be full of smoke. But when they open here, it is as clean as, a normal person. Just, somebody was first killed. And then the body was burnt. Others, it is pyromania, they are sick. They enjoy to see others when they are crying. Yes, It is
They
there.
have a mental problem.
So they set fire on people's property. By the end of the day, even they can endeavor to call that fire brigade. Then they call. From there, those are the people you normally interview. Hey, what happened? I was here, fire started like ABCD, but when you go ahead and ask that very person, do you stay here? He will tell you no. Are you working here? He will tell you no. What were you doing here? I was just passing, going where, from where? Those questions you don't normally ask, but those people we believe, in most cases, they set fire and they wait to see the action of the police. And those are the people, in most cases, you journalists, you normally interview, yet they are the trouble causer. We know them. So we have also others who want to cover those who have committed the fraud. There is Mr. Auditor when he's coming to any facility. When you hear that it is where they have been going to audit, some few days you find they set fire on a property. Then you ask, what were the activities before this fire gutted? So are we expecting some auditors to come? Just notice deliberate. You keep quiet with your report and you notice deliberate. Because what a coincidence. Auditors are coming to audit the same place, and the same place is the one which has burnt down. So under ASON, all those when they are there. So people do it. And then when it comes to schools, there's what we call a speedy governors. And also ASON. Somebody knows the school is moving very fast. They are doing very well. What can we do to stop that speed? They hire goons. They are those thugs who are there. Give them little money, gun the dormitory. Because they know at around this time they are on preps. The dormitory are open, windows are open like this. Small thing like this, everything in the dormitory can burn as fast as possible. They burn. Others, our own children, we send to school, those are untouchables. Sons of the so-called big people, they cannot touch them. And then when they reach school, for them they think they are above the school. They are more important than the school where they have gone.
Of course.
In most cases, they ban the school. There are others which you have got, they have even suspended them from school, and they come back and they ban the entire dormitory and kill fellow students. It happened in Tungam. You see? So all those ones are there.
Shock.
And what we normally do, those things are there. And people just, for them, they don't handle such issues that they are there. We normally say fire prevention is the best. If you want to fight fire, prevent it.
That's the best.
Yes. People, all they can get is misunderstanding at school or whatever. Then you can handle, but they don't do it. After that, fire brigade becomes a punching bag. You came late, you came without water, do. But when you ask them, did you put in place what it takes? As much as you have the mandate to save life and property, to secure everything, but also you have a mandate when you read occupational safety, that the employers or the owners of those public places are mandated, like this place, are mandated to put in place fire safety systems. That is by law. Occupational Safety and Health Act. By law, section 57 to 60, when you read that area, it talks about fire safety. Also, the people in those very public places who are there, more so the employees, are also mandated to know how those fire safety systems work. But you go to these places, you're a journalist. Go to ministries. You find it, a full ministry, they don't have anything about fire safety. They don't have any fire extinguisher. That's the first line of defense. They don't have it. Once it comes, and it's a cause. So those things are there. Then we have also people who are negligence.
Before we move to negligence, so ASON is basically intended fires.
Yes, and there are many. And they normally, towards the end of the year,
is when they hide.
Most of the businesses which ban, there is that element where people think that once my business ban, insurance will pay me.
That's true.
They normally ban. We know some places in St. Mary Kudembe or Wino, which used to call Bipakayat. It could catch fire and burn.
I remember.
And there is no, where the fire started from, there was no electricity. There was no candle, there was nothing, but the fire started from there. For several times, and the people could not find out what happened. You go now, like to the market. From here, you go to a market like St. Mary Kudeme. Now, if there is anything like a fire safety, even a single extinguisher, it is not there.
Yet all those fires have occurred there.
From here,
That's the problem of
send
police.
any journalist just to move. It is not our problem.
Because if you have come in to rescue the fire and control the situation, then you're supposed to make sure that those people that have gone through that don't go through it again. What are the measures? Get fire extinguishers, place them there or something. Is that not
The
your
challenge
mandate?
is one, there is no clear law that I can arrest somebody because it does not have an extinguisher. So when you got somebody, it's just a matter of talking about it. Recently I've been there. They have their public address system. I went there. I talked to it for almost one or 2 hours, talking about that they are not safe. I went ahead, another meeting, I talked about with these security people who are there. I talked to them. I told them, time to act is now. Don't wait tomorrow. But there is no law which can mandate maybe with our people to go and close the market. We need to first go and talk to, now it is under KCCA. We need to first go there in that bureaucracy. We need to talk to this one, so that they can put. You just pamper them. There is no clear law like maybe like road, whatever, that once you don't have this, you'll be arrested and be taken. So when it comes to fire safety, there is no clear law that can mandate a police officer to go and arrest or close any facility. You need to first go and consult, write letters here, and then go and sweet talk to them. If they so wish to put, they put.
Yet it's their life.
And their property worth billions and billions. Once it burns, then they will be blaming the unit that has not done its own work. These days you have a campaign. Bring all the people for training, for fire safety training. And maybe where we can assist, you can assist. Some of them, like this side of Kiseng, you have talked to them, given them letters, they have refused. We went to one of the timber yard in Indeba. We talked to them about fire safety, and we know the time when it normally burns. We talked to them that this is the usual time where this place normally burns. Can we do something so that we can avert that problem this year at least? They said, you come. We have gone there 3 times. 3 times they call at 10 today we are ready. Reaching there, you find about 20 trucks which are with timber have packed. Say, the venue is full of trucks. We cannot. You come tomorrow. You endeavor to go there tomorrow. They say, this time I don't know. Sorry. No, not that you have given up. And there is nothing you can do. That's happening.
It's a challenge now.
Yes, it's a very big challenge, and people who are watching family TV, fire safety is everyone's responsibility.
That's true.
It is not somebody from fire department that is the one responsible for your fire safety at your facility. As much as you can join hands, then to prevent fire, because we said if you enjoy fighting fire, prevent it. And the best way to avoid problems, just put in things those which can help you, at least to show, and also we shall back you up. There are things which are supposed to be put in those public places which you know they only need to write, like national water, and they put for a fire hydrant. Is enough. Then you come to fire brigade and say, please, I have a fire hydrant, but what the accessories for fire hydrant, do you have them? Can you assist us with one? They can write to direct and they give you for free. You see? But now you cannot just go there and tell them it is here when for them they have not done anything. We told them also, okay, put tanks. Maybe if you don't have this, you can mobilize and put tanks. They tell you the government is supposed to put for us tanks, we pay taxes. They tell you, whom have you contacted in the government to give you those tanks? They have not contacted anybody, they are there. They are businesses. So when it comes to those people, some people, they want their businesses to burn because they benefit in different ways. Others, the businesses burn because they are next to those who want to burn. That's how
Let's move to negligence, accidents, and electricity.
Yes, negligence is general when somebody like this who smoke, this who cook, this it's rainy season. People normally tend to cook from outside, like in the suburbs of Kampala. They put a charcoal stove outside. Once it is raining, he puts it in our self-contained single room. So you find that once he does off, or maybe is watching different things, has left the charcoal stove inside, and then you have some sparks can go on these mosquito nets and things surrounding that stove, then the house catches fire. Those are a part of somebody who has not taken responsibility. Then you have, because some people don't have power, they normally use these candles, just put on anything, like on a jerry can, a fridge, then it melts, it burns. Then you have also those who smoke. In most cases, find somebody has been smoking in the bed, he ends up burning the entire house. It's also there. We have also what happened at Mutundwe. Somebody busy entered the house, and for him, he had his own local arrangement that once you set fire, the bees will go away. He went ahead, climbed the ceiling where bees had entered, and set fire in the ceiling. The entire house went, almost 8 rooms, very big mansion. Everything got burnt. So because he had his own things, that's how it has been doing that. Once you set fire, smoke will come and then the bees will go. We told them you would have called us, for us we have the way. We can remove those bees without damaging anything. Because we don't only fight fire, just as bees are here, we shall come. We shall contact people who can assist us, or ourselves. We shall devise means and remove those bees. We normally do that. But somebody decide to do that. That is negligence. Then you have those who are welding, they just do things to whom it may concern. Most of them move around. There is nowhere to find a workshop that they have a fire extinguisher. And yet we are dealing that hot wax can cause anything. Others have even died there. They don't follow any precaution when they are doing such work. So it is there. Others, recently have been having dry season, now it is wet season. People could do things, pyro things anyhowly, and then they leave it there. You find it has caught fire, like those who are in timber yards and whatever. They cook, and because they want to come in the morning, when the things are ready, they leave charcoal stoves there, which they are surrounded by these coffee hussicks, and then they burn the entire. So that is gross negligence. Then accidents, they're not so much, but it so happen. It happens, and they normally come, but not as much as these other two. Then you have also electricity. There is no way where they train people how to use electricity. So anybody who wishes to use electricity, you decide you want electricity, he goes to market and buys whatever he wants and puts in the house. For example, people have bought these extension cables and whatever. They bought them when they are white. When you look at them, if those who are watching us can look at their extension cables, they have turned into brown. Others have started to become black, indicating that anything is about to happen.
Oh.
Yes, because something which was white, it turned to be brown, indicating that it is burning inside there. Those are what we call near miss. It is happening, but slowly. By the time, and then it is overloaded. You put a TV, a whatever, a woofer, a phone, what, and they have a discipline which is not so good in most cases. They just go on, they switch off using a remote. Others, they just switch off and go. But the best way to avoid such, switch off and unplug. But most people, even when you ask people who are working here, did you switch off and unplug? He will tell you, for what? For years I've been doing that. Yes.
We are very guilty.
Yes. For the years you have worked, you have been doing that mistake. Near misses have been happening. It turns like a near miss, then it comes to incident. Once incidents accumulate, turn to be accident. That's where you find some parts are no longer working on that extension.
Yeah.
When accidents accumulate, it turns to be emergency. It has burned the whole of it and the surrounding. When you also neglect it turns to be a real emergency. Everything goes. Then yes, everything burns. Then also when you don't put it right and the way you have connected or wired your house, it turns to be a disaster when everything has gone. So those things are there. But when you tell them, for years I've been doing that. Yes, you have been doing that, but fire, what you have worked for 30 years, it will go within 3 minutes. I assure you, in 3 minutes, you are not going to save anything. So those causes are like that, but some of them are human errors. Human errors, they do it and then they can be rectified. Some of them we need to be very vigilant because not whatever you do, people like it. The way you put on, you can find where you come from. There are people who are saying, there is ABCD.
That's true.
Yes. So there are jealous people everywhere. They can do anything. So you have to be security conscious every time. Not everybody who laughs at you is your friend.
Fact.
Some of them, they are just there. But you have to be security conscious. Whatever you do, be very alert. And when you are at home, they are what we call survival skills. One, never sleep in a house without water. That's one thing, because 90% of what is in the house can be put off when it burns. You can use water and put it off, except electricity. But others, you can use water. Or that very water, once maybe you wake up and find there is a lot of smoke, you can get maybe that bed sheet, soak it in that very water, put it in the face here. Then you reduce the inhalation of that burnt gases which can cause you to suffocate. Then you pass through, then you go. Maybe you can wake up and find that where you're going to pass, that's where the fire started to flame. You see? This water you have left in an open container, not in a jerrycan, not in the tap. It must be either in a basin, a bucket, something which is open. You soak either a towel, a blanket, a bed sheet, wrap those important parts of your body. Then you pass through that fire, then you go out. We normally do that from the place of danger to the place of safety. So we normally do that. So in most cases, once you do that, but don't do that when you're outside that you want to go and save the kamana you put under the mattress. No. We do that where there is danger, you go for safety. Other things will help you. Then also, once you wake up, you find there is a lot of smoke. Never walk upright that you are going to the doorway to open. You might not reach. By the time you walk 3 to 4 meters, you will be inhaling those burnt gases, the carbon monoxide. You will suffocate, fall down. Fire will just come and summarize that beautiful body of yours. So what are we supposed to do? Just go down 1.5 feet from the ground, crawl down up the doorway. There will be some air because the other burnt gases tend to be light. They tend to raise where? Up. So in most cases, down 1.5 feet, you will breathe in that air which is a little bit there. Then you crawl and go where? Outside. That one is supposed to be, people must know it. Then also, when you have your own house, there are some windows you're supposed to. There are some windows where you're supposed to remove the bagel and put it on the shutter.
Prevention now is what we're getting into. Okay, let's take a very short break and then we're coming back with prevention. Actually, we're going to look at it in depth because we want to understand exactly what to do in case these things happen to you. We've already looked at a number of them. For example, wrapping yourself in a wet blanket in case you have water, and then you quickly move through to outside. But you're still watching Issues at Hand. My name is Carol. And these are very chilling moments. I feel a certain kind of way, but let's take a short break. We're powered by Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Broadcasting from the heart of Kampala.
Good morning, family.
Welcome to Good Morning Family. Broadcasting from the heart of Kampala.
Good morning, family.
Welcome to Good Morning Family. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
You are welcome back to Issues at Hand. We are still here discussing how to handle in case you are, or in case a fire breaks out where you are. How exactly are you supposed to handle that situation? We were looking at prevention before we closed off for a break, and I think that is exactly where we are going to continue our conversation from. Remember some of the prevention measures: to have water near you at all times, especially when you are going to sleep. It is very important for you to have some water in an open container, either a basin or bucket, for easy handling in case a fire breaks out. I'm still with Inspector of Police Walusimbi Eli, Community Liaison Officer, Fire and Rescue Directorate, and he's still taking us through the conversation. There's a very nice point you were making just before we closed off about prevention. Maybe we can start from
Yeah, it is under what we call survival skills, but it's all about how do you survive when emergency comes. So in most cases, talk of water, it's a must case. Even if this one you wash when you are going, you wash hands when you are going to eat food, supper and whatever, don't pour it. One time it will be very important for you, because most of the fires which need water to be put off, we call them like those flammable solids. We normally use water, and they start when they are small, then they grow big, depending on the size of the material which is there, or the volume of the material which is there. So in most cases, that water is very important for so many things. Then also, we talked of when there is smoke, you don't just move at the doorway because you will suffocate and then fall down. Then also, the moment you might be passing the fire,